Welcome to the lesson, Identifying Nouns, Verbs and Adjectives. If you see this icon on the screen, it means that a worksheet or a video is available for you in the description below. The worksheet for this lesson can be found at link number 4. Nouns are naming words. They identify people, places, animals and things. For example, pond, basket, giraffe, girl, December. Verbs are doing words, and they describe actions. Some examples: talk, feel, dream, juggle, and whisper. Adjectives are describing words. Some examples are small, tall, young, orange, and special. Could any of these adjectives be used to describe these nouns? For video tutorials with more information about nouns, verbs, and adjectives, use links 1, 2, and 3 in the description below. Activity 1. Rule your page into 3 and write the headings Nouns, Verbs, and Adjectives. Then sort each of these words into its correct category. Or if you'd like, download and type straight into the lesson worksheet by clicking on link 4. Pause the video here until you've finished. Now let's have a look at the answers. Pause here to check your work, and if you find you need more help, go back and visit links 1, 2, and 3. Activity 2. In this activity, you're going to use a picture to help you brainstorm as many nouns, verbs, and adjectives as you can. I'm going to do this first one for you. The adjectives I think of when I look at this picture are cute, big, grey, long, and green. My nouns are cat, eyes, fur, whiskers, nose, and stripes. Verbs which match the picture are look, hide, purr, and pounce. Now it's your turn. Look at this new picture. Brainstorm as many nouns, verbs, and adjectives as you can think of that match this picture and write them down. Pause the video here until you've finished. How did you go? Spend a few moments checking over your work. Make sure all of your adjectives are describing words. Perhaps you have fun, scary, wet, excited. Now check that all of your nouns are naming words. Maybe you had water, ride, people, boat. Finally, check your verbs and make sure they're all doing words. Maybe you thought of scream, smile, splash, cry. Pause the video while you check. Activity 3. Write down the nouns, verbs, and adjectives from the sentences. Every sentence has at least one noun and one verb. Not every sentence, however, needs an adjective. Pause here until you've finished. Let's have a look at the answers, starting with nouns. Now let's look at the verbs. Did you remember the word is? This is a linking verb. And here are the adjectives. Pause here until you're finished. Activity 4. We can use our knowledge of nouns, verbs, and adjectives to work out what part of speech should go in certain places. For the first 3 questions, write down whether a noun, verb, or adjective is missing. Do the same for questions 4 to 7, and for each, write down 2 words that might fit in. Pause here until you're done. Let's see how you went. Remember that each word I've come up with is just an example, and yours might be different. Just make sure that you read each sentence to yourself and that each makes sense. Pause here until you're finished checking your work. Let's end with a little fun. Choose an object from your home. Think of 2 related adjectives and 2 related verbs. Now in the comments below, write down the adjectives and the verbs, but keep the noun a secret. See if others can guess what it is. Well done for reaching the end of the lesson. It's a good idea to repeat any activities that you had trouble with. Hope to see you soon for another lesson.